Hallo, ik speel HITMAN en ik ga naar England, Dartmoor en de mission heet Dead in the Family. Hopelijk gaan jullie het leuk vinden. Oké. Oké. Zo.
Thornbridge.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas HITMAN, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Prophet is down.
Oh my God!
Medic!
Something took one from the team, boys. He's a gunner.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Ah, you must be Mr. Whitmer. Madame Carlyle has asked me to be of assistance to you. I trust you've had a good look around. Are you ready to see the crime scene now?
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
I don't like dancing.
What about...
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that the staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow.
Hallo.
Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all.
Oh, your breath
So please bear with them.
Oh, your breath stinks too.
Unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene,
Waarom de en ze
I will
ook
tell you
dood?
this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's
Hello.
younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle's investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room. To my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. You do know your poisons, 47.
Nu ga je
A
aan.
hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
Dat was het, denk
I
ik.
think the crime scene has more clues, 47.
Wat een mooi clues. Is dat de clues?
You need a mint, twat.
Oké. Dan moeten we nog meer investigaten.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for
Dat
clues
is
first?
intelmenu.
How tall are you?
Right.
Conclude investigation. Investigation. Okay. Yeah.
Hello there, sir.
Hello. 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 Question suspects and search locations of interest.
You must have been in some incredibly dangerous situations, right? Shootouts and hostage negotiations.
I should get back to...
Get back to...
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Bro, wat moet ik allemaal doen?
Hello, sir.
Hallo, sir.
I received the vault token for the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
You're not fearful she will be in trouble if she knows?
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get in...
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
For centuries, the Carlyles... She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get involved prematurely. Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at all. You face great obstacles too.
Waar zijn de suspects dan? Waar zijn die suspects?
Hey, how are you?
Hou je mond.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Well, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear, Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
It's just remote.
You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Ik bedoel, ik ben een boodschap met het man. Nee. Security is daar.
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. He's insistent, that one.
She gets asking all kinds of questions. Where the other one?
You always led by
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He would never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
Okay.
You mean like
wacht.
Chris? He treated me like
Even wat
shit.
doen, oké?
All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games. Never any romance. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
You're giving me a bit of anxiety, sir.
I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. But what is safe with Ethel? She never misses a step. Gossiping and work both.
Ja, het whatever.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. I know I have to, but Amy thinks she might be pregnant.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Hey.
Did Alice tell you what Emma did when she arrived? Tell me.
Careful now, my friend.
Saw her on the top floor.
Your breath stinks.
To Alexa's office.
I kid you not. Her son Patrick is just as bad. Just look at Rosie. He has no respect. Preying on the girls like that.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I'm getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comforter or not. Should I ask her to marry me? What if she says no?
Oh. Jij bent het. Oh nee, dat is wat ik was.
Phil, did you find out that the vote was notarized? But how the hell
Well,
did that happen? Nope. We all signed it.
Too much fun enjoying the circus.
Weird.
Als er gif in zit, hè? Ja, goed zo.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk.
Rebecca.
Did you know
Rebecca. Rebecca. Heeft toch grootheid weg? Miss Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca.
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything? Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zack? Huh. Such a sad old sod.
A
A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead.
Komen.
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
I can feel the hair on my...
Oh.
Nu ben je niet meer bezig. Niet met je komen.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Oh.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
Fake funeral tomorrow. Zachary found dead upstairs today. Death is everywhere.
Man.
But that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
What is it now?
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom. We're the new heads of the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Well, Gregory was stopped, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behavior without batting an eye.
Ik moet die butler wat vragen.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Wie moet ik nog meer vragen? Ik heb er zoveel vragen gesteld. Mevrouw.
I need to stop thinking about it all the time, but it just makes me so
Gewoon die vrouw doden. Je laat gewoon die vrouw doodmaken. Klaar. Klaar. Ik heb geen evidence meer nodig. Shit. Vreemd dat lang. Oh, snel. Zo. Kom maar in. Ga erin.
Oh, stop. Pace. You want to check on the undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
In elke kamer heeft dit geënt.
Mom and I haven't been briefed about shit. What the fuck do I say to Carlisle? I feel completely...
You only knew what we face. I wonder what you would do. Attack? Regroup?
I don't know who you are, and frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm not letting you through here.
Sir.
Oh, Zachary. At least you never got to learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing. To protect the Christ,
That's Madame Carlisle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Klaar, boeit me echt niet. Oké. Ik moet naar boven. Maar ik weet niet waar die trap was.
And then she shows up like that. I nearly shat myself. I mean, she really thought so.
No need to panic.
I can't forget his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary. I've never seen a dead body before.
It must have been awful. Do you think it was a suicide?
I don't know. Madame Carlyle certainly doesn't think so. Why else would she invite a detective to come in?
The murder was the blood?
Not
Misschien in de balkon. Nee. Niks te vinden.
Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it again. He seems to believe that Alexa has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this message now that Alexa is dead better get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way than to get the police involved.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Ja, hier bro.
How are you? Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is hidden behind a portrait, with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah. It's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Misschien achter een schilderij, ja. Kom.
I do not envy you.
Maar waar is haar office?
Hello, sir.
Hallo, hallo.
Hi there.
I don't feel too good.
Is my shift over already?
Yes,
How about that
I'll
promotion
take
I
over
thought
from
was
here.
My way. Yeah, well, don't count on it. This is a shit assignment. No, I didn't expect this. Yates didn't even warn me, and now he doesn't return my calls. I just wish I was home. I love you too. Bye.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47. I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Hé, waar moet ik naartoe? Waar is de casefile? Where is our office?
For a minute.
And that solicitor's upstairs. Why did they leave?
I think he's here to cut us from her will.
Very ridiculous.
This is our office.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47?
Your discretion is appreciated.
Where's the office van haar? Nee, dat is PC. Nee. Kijk, hier, kijk, daar, nee. Kijk, hier.
This whole situation isn't normal.
Kijk, daar.
He must be so confused. I
Nee.
don't like how Electra's way of running things impacts our son.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate.
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So watch yourself around young Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
You there, the solicitor!
Hey, stop right there!
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Look at me getting all giddy. It's like year 10 all over again.
Mind the families.
Interesting stories.
Are you only?
Mr. Fernsby might.
Yeah, I should
All right,
let you go.
later.
You like, reading?
Talk later, okay?
On top of things, Elaine?
Sure am, Mr. Fernsby. Coming along just fine.
I trust Mr. Patrick is not interfering with your work. We need everything ready for tomorrow.
He's just
Oké,
bored.
ik moet
I
het
can
echt
work while we
gaan
talk.
vinden.
Just
Echt
needed
moeilijk.
that talking, Elaine. Mr. Patrick is not acquainted with how things are done here.
I'm fine. Thanks for checking in.
Mr. Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yes, actually. Could you speed up?
Ik denk dat we helemaal naar boven moeten. Ik weet niet waarom.
Get back to.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oké.
Bet you sending all the girls along like that anyway.
That American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel documents? Everything's in order?
Just keep calm.
Oké, ik heb gewoon een knopje gedrukt.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
Oké.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Oké, we hebben de muur klaar.
Sir.
Mary is so upset. She's never seen a dead body before.
Poor thing.
Aunt, come here. Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around?
I heard Mary fainted when she heard Madame Carlyle was still alive. And she didn't even see it herself. It was Fernsley who told her.
I didn't see it either, but it was still quite
"47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Mensen hebben hem gepakt. Exit mission. Oké. Doei doei.